Goalkeepers, and welcome back to ARS Goalkeeping. I'm Alberto, the glove guru and goalkeeper coach, and today we're going to be taking our first look at the New Balance glove line, starting with the Infinite Dark. And I was crazy excited to get these off of Pro Direct Soccer because I haven't seen enough reviews of these New Balance gloves, and for a fair reason. There hasn't been a lot of advertising, which surprised the heck out of me. So let's just dive right into this review. The Infinite Dark comes equipped with 4mm of unique Hyper Robusto latex on a modern styled flat cut, which caught my eye as across the fingers the latex gussets make it seem like it's something more like a half negative, half flat styled cut. There is a super unique and cool side entry wrist cuff mixed with an elastic wristband for the wrist closure, and a very cool durability zone across the heel of the palm and down into the wrist strap like an extended palm, but the material used is not the same as the latex on the palm. The backhand on the New Balances is made up of what looks like a padded neoprene for added flexibility and keeping the glove super lightweight and breathable, while across the knuckles there are 3D silicone punching pads to give you more power on those high punching clearances, with that super cool iridescent New Balance tag on the center of the backhand, making the gloves look extra classy and extra top quality. But arguably the biggest feature has to be this brand new finger sling technology. And I say brand new because I have never used any glove that had something as interesting as this. While yes, most gloves have their shape made to keep the fingers turned down, or what they say bio-lined, to give you a better set catching position, the finger sling is actually a notch at the tip of the glove inside the glove where you have to slide your fingers into something like a tight elastic band that keeps your fingers snugly pushed down into a catching position. And when you're looking at this on paper, it seems like, okay, that's not that big of a deal, but performance-wise, it was the feature that made the gloves feel like the nicest, most advanced glove in mind for keepers. Not to mention that this is a flat cut, and it fits better than some negative cuts that I've used. And when it came time to use these bad boys in our trainings, I quickly fell in love with the weight and fit of the Infinite Dark. The finger slings don't only keep the fingers in place, but they also give them a little more padding. Honestly, it's like a better version of a finger safe, and something that I would love to see in more gloves. And while I was able to make a ton of holds, and even one-handed holds with the Hyper Robusto latex, it was personally nothing special when it came to tackiness, and definitely not a top contender for grip. But it didn't matter, because the quality of the fit and the rest of the materials easily made up for the difference, and even added more to it. This new modern flat cut, coupled with the awesome side wrist entry, the neoprene body, and finger sling are more than enough to deal with any shot comfortably. And so yes, while the finger sling stole the show during this review, I couldn't overlook the side entry wrist strap, which is one of the best wrist closures I have used yet while reviewing goalkeeper gloves in my last 10 years. It's great at locking onto the wrist without making the backhand or palm bubble up, which has always been a huge pet peeve of mine. And when working with gloves, since my hands are much thinner and routinely have areas on the gloves that double over or bubble up. And really the only area in performance and look on the glove that I felt could have gotten some more tender loving care or looking over was the extended palm, as the durability zone material does a great job lining the parts of the glove that rub up against the ground most during the dives. It doesn't seem like they put enough material on the extended palm. Instead of feeling like an extra bit of latex ready to help gobble up the ball, it just kind of scrunches over awkwardly, which I don't like the look of much. But overall, these have been one of my favorite gloves of 2019, and probably my favorite flat cut glove to date. It's a beautiful blackout with all the features of a pro level glove, and they do their job. So it was no surprise that I felt like I could make a ton of really good saves while still coming back from injury, and on top of that, I got some gnarly holds as well. So let's take a look at our gloves after about 3 weeks of use on primarily grass fields during these sunny days in Germany and a few wet days but no direct rain. A look at the palm of the Hyper Robusto latex, and you can see it's doing pretty well. The fingers have tears in the common spots on my index finger, but overall, it seems to be in tip-top shape. And the backhand is completely fine, until we lead up to the stitching on the thumb, which seems to have ripped at the seams and has become to come undone. This can happen with a lot of gloves, and if you're good at stitching, you can fix them up, but it's not something we want to see in a top quality level glove like these. And even if I decide not to fix them, I could probably get several more uses out of them until at the moment I catch the ground wrong again, the glove could end up being ripped beyond repair, which is a bad sign for the stitching department and something I hope is a one-off mistake on this model than a recurring issue, but nonetheless, something to think about when looking at neoprene gloves and their stitching quality. And while the rest of the glove seems to be in great shape, from the side entry wrist to the finger sling technology. But that possibility of just one misdone stitch can make an amazing glove like this worthless in just a few unlucky dives. And the Hyper Robusto latex didn't really impress me. And if we're being honest, it reminds me of a good super soft level latex, but not that much higher. And it's something I'd like to see New Balance improve on in their later models. But bottom line, I do love these New Balance Infinite Dark Goalkeeper gloves. They are definitely the best fitting flat cut models I have ever worn, and for the price of about 95 British pounds or 125 US dollars, I would recommend these to any keeper looking for an awesome new game glove. They fit extremely well, so go with your true sizing. So that's it for our review on the New Balance Infinite Dark. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to help continue to make these reviews possible, please do think about becoming an ARS exclusive member and supporter. And don't forget to join our Discord, the largest online keeper community, with daily votes and keeper talk. Shoot us some love in the comments and likes down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again very soon.